Hey, it's Holy Bell back again with fitness update number 3. So today's video is a little bit late, and that's because I actually wanted to make this a little bit more, how should I say, structured. So I actually have like a little plan and everything so I can not like ramble the whole time during the video and keep it short and sweet. But anyway, let's get to it. So my weight currently is 216.8. I just came off my cycle, so I'm gonna wait a few more days to actually confirm it as an official weight, because I still might have some water weight lingering after the fact, but I'm not gonna stress about it because 1, it happens every month, and 2, what can I do? I mean, I just gotta go with the flow for right now because that's all I can do. But on to my measurements now. I got it written down here. I am 47.25 inches on my bust for my waist. I am 39 inches for my abdomens. I'm 44.5 inches, and for my hips, I am 47 inches. So the reason I'm only doing those specific places is because 1, this bust has got to go. 2, waist to hip ratio is pretty important determining whether or not you're going to have some serious health complications. And since I'm African American, a lot of those have to do with like heart disease, heart problems, blood pressure, things like that, hypertension, So to go on to what I've been doing, last week I took a 1 hour long walked about 2.1 miles or so for about 50 minutes or so. It was good. I burned like maybe 100 and something calories. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the calories of burning stuff because calorie in, calorie out is what really matters, and exercise would help, but I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna not rip riches just to, I burned 500 calories. I mean, it'll help, but I'm not gonna get up and do it all the time. I mean, I walk a lot, at least for me, for the most part, but yeah, I mean, it's like 8,000 steps. Eventually I'll get to 10,000, but I'm slowly coming there. I mean, I started at 5,000 before, and now I'm doing 8,000 at least 7,500 every day. So that's a lot better than 5,000. Anyway, did that walk. Now that it's getting colder, wetter, because now sudden fall wants to happen despite it almost being winter, I'm going to have to start using my apartment's gym to use the treadmill. Though that sucks, I have to do something. Those days where I just feel like super motivated for some strange reason, I'll just go there, spend an hour walking, and come back home. I mean, yeah. Other than that, I've been doing my usual IF schedule, 23-1, so fast for 23 hours and eat for 1, depending on the day actually, because sometimes it'll be a 16-8, because sometimes I like to snack, and to me that's not really breaking the fast. I mean, it is for some other people, but I'm not like a super strict IFer, so yeah, that's what I've been doing so far, and I've been losing. It's just as long as I keep doing it and make it a habit, I'll be fine. I know I'm losing, it's just it's zigzagging, but then weight loss isn't linear, so I just gotta deal with it. I mean, it's life. So the things I've been struggling with is, like I mentioned before, the snacking, but I've always managed to do it under my calorie goal, which is 1,500, but usually I want to make it my main IF meal is at least 1,200 and below. Usually most of the times it's below 1,100 calories, and then whatever else, if I decide to snack or someone brings food home and I want to taste or have some, at least I have 400 to 500 calories to work with. Sure, I'm going to be guesstimating, but at least I know I have a good chunk to work with. But so far nobody's brought anything home for me to eat, or at least me to start trying to eat or whatnot. But yeah, I've worked it so that works. Pretty much eliminated all kinds of calorie loaded drinks. So soda, I rarely have Coke. Like after lowering my sugar content, especially with sodas, yeah, Coke it'll always be my favorite drink, but it doesn't taste the same anymore. So I'm trying to figure out maybe trying out the 0-calorie versions, because I've tried Diet Coke. The taste isn't horrible to me, but I won't enjoy it. So I'm gonna try and find somewhere that has Coke Zero and try it and see, because people have been telling me Coke Zero tastes like Coke with 0 calories, and then Diet Coke kinda tastes like Coke. It has 0 calories, so hopefully Coke Zero is the one, so I don't feel like I have to sacrifice a part of a meal just to drink a drink. But other than that, I've been upping my water intake, and I always use my trusty water gallon that my best friend always makes fun about with me, but it's better I have water than forget to drink at all. So yeah, always making sure to get at least 50 fluid ounces of water. At least I know that, because I usually fill it up with about 4 water bottles, and then which is, because 2 is 32, yeah, that's definitely more than 50. But yeah, I know most of the times by the end of the day I finish it. I don't count accurately or record it, but I know I've had at least a good amount. And then on days where I eat something extra salty or extra sweet, I'll have more than usual, and I mean, it doesn't hurt. By this point, I've drank so much water that I'm actually kind of used to running to the bathroom, even in school, so I don't mind it. I don't think I should be drinking any more though, so yeah. So the last but not least topic of this video is things that I need to work on. I may have mentioned it in the earlier parts of the video, but 1, snacking. 2, keeping a habit of actually sticking with my calorie goal. It'd be ideal if I could keep it to 1200 all the time, but apparently I've been noticing, at least from what I've seen other people anecdote about on websites like Reddit, the subreddit Lose It, which I'm on a lot, there's like a sweet spot for everyone, a sweet spot with their calorie goal. Some people, even though 1500 is pretty close to their maintenance or something, or TDEE, they lose, and it's like, I'm still trying to find that sweet spot. I don't want to be too low where it starts to affect me and my health, but at the same time, I need it to be like high enough where I'm not like, oh, I'm hungry all the time. Lately, I've been actually getting used to being hungry. Before, it used to like physically hurt to be hungry, but it's been 3 weeks now, and now I feel a little like, not churning, but a little tug or like pinch in my stomach. But I know I'm hungry, but I won't be like, oh, I need some meat. At that point, I'll probably just snack on something. Lately, it's been candies and cookies, but I've always managed to stay inside my goal. It's always been something that's prepackaged, and it's always been something that I can weigh or easily log into MyFitnessPal, because I've been pretty good about that, and my streak is going up. It's about 200 and something now. In like 3 months or so, I'll be a year of vlogging. But yeah, those are the things I need to work on especially, but it's getting better. It's not as hard as before. I found like a good spot where I can like narrow it down eventually, but hopefully, as I always say, this helps someone if they need to see someone else struggling and say, hey, I understand that person. I understand they're also struggling just like me, and they're trying to find my way. These videos are literally for me to look back on myself and say, that was what was working then. I gotta keep doing it because it works. And also, look at where I came from. People have been saying you should always take before pictures, but you should also take before videos, because a picture, yes, holds 1,000 words, and you see yourself objectively, not how you would actually like see yourself in a mirror. I think it's slightly different to see yourself in a mirror than it is a photo, at least in my opinion. But seeing a video, seeing how you move, seeing your posture, seeing how you talk, it's a lot better to see where you came from. I mean, I'm looking back on my first video on YouTube when I started making vlogs for my best friend to watch, and that was about six months ago. I have like 50 videos, 50-ish videos. Most of them are private, most of them are unlisted, but give or take, of just me talking to the camera. Before, I used to say a lot of ums and about that thing and things like that all the time, but I've noticed now that I am a lot better at talking in front of the camera. We still gotta fix that whole looking at the camera itself, because I mean, talking to a camera, it's not gonna come to you like immediately unless you have talent. But you can always grow your talent. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble again. But yeah, this is also a way for me to increase my confidence, because it would suck if I lose all my weight and I still don't feel good about myself. So this has been helping me. Now if I could only get over the shyness of doing this in public and doing this in front of my family, because currently I am home alone, and as you may notice, the background of all my videos are in my room. So hopefully I shall venture out into the unknown world out there and not be embarrassed to do this. Yeah. I mean, that last video on my channel about the flea market thing, I'm pretty embarrassed about that video. But again, I'm rambling. That's about it for this video. Ciao. Hope it helps. Hope it helps.